Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm big edge with another video, man. New media, notification gang. God Squad. It's what it is, man. Look, check this out. Now, I've been quiet about Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. It's been video galore for weeks, months on end at this point, years on end at this point. And you're seeing the same thing, the same rhetoric every time, whether it's an Errol Spence fan, Terrence Crawford fan. Same thing, same thing. Same excuses, same justifications. Same justifications, same excuses. No matter what side of the street you on, it's the same shit. Same shit, different fucking day. And I'm just sitting back and I'm watching and I'm watching and I'm watching and I'm watching and I'm just thinking, as I'm watching them two niggas and watching all the news and the content being made based on these two niggas. And most of the people that's making content, they've watched boxing for a long time. They know what's up. They see what's going on, all the shit. Still make videos, all the shit. I don't say this to diss nobody. I'm just telling y'all what I'm seeing. I hate when y'all get mad when I call shit for what I see in every aspect of the game. That's just what I do. And I come to this conclusion. If Errol, and I know a lot of people gonna say, stop putting it on Errol, Terrence this, Terrence this, Terrence this. Errol is the big fish, bro. Errol holds all the cards. Errol dictates all traffic that goes on in the welterweight division. That's facts. If Errol really, I mean, like, for real, like, feel me, my G. If Errol Spence, if he was really on some of the truth shit, and he really wanted this fight, it would have been made. This is the biggest fight in Errol Spence's career. Errol's not going to have no bigger fights than this unless he somehow, some way pulls a Canelo fight out his ass. But there is nobody at the welterweight division, except Manny Pacquiao if he'd had that fight, but he didn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight. But at this point in your career, this point in juncture in your career, Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Bud Crawford is your biggest fight to be made to date. And I'm irritated with you. I'm trying to keep it level. But I'm irritated with Errol because your punk ass gonna sit up here and try to justify the way you moving and all that shit, which is some sucker shit, because you ain't never justified how you move when you done fought anybody out of all y'all 20 plus fights that you done had. You ain't tried to do no justification in not one of them. And every last one of your fights that you've had in your career, you've always been the dude that's going after motherfuckers. You've always been the dude calling motherfuckers out, putting yourself out at motherfuckers. You've always been that dude. With everybody else. Terrence Crawford come around, you don't have that same energy. Terrence Crawford energy has been the same since day one in his career. Has not changed, has not drifted, shifted, altered, nothing. Look at it. Look at the shit. Errol, your energy is not the same when it comes to Terrence Bud Crawford. It's not the same. You don't have that big fish energy that you quote unquote be acting like or claim that you are. You the big fish. You the boogeyman. Nobody chases the boogeyman. Shout out to my boy 2 Hands Up. Because how you the boogeyman and you got somebody chasing you? Nobody wants to chase the boogeyman. Nobody in their right mind goes after the boogeyman, quote unquote. Nobody. Canelo proved that shit to be wrong with Triple G. Nigga ain't no fucking boogeyman. He's not the boogeyman. I don't want to hear he was. Gennady Golovkin was not the fucking boogeyman, because if he was the boogeyman, he'd have fought Andre Ward. So Triple G ain't no fucking boogeyman. Okay, he would have fought Ward, beat him. Bad. If he was the boogeyman. He ain't that. If you the boogeyman, you fighting Terrence. That fight been signed, sealed, delivered, probably didn't happen or about to happen by now. You can't be the boogeyman if a motherfucker really trying to get that boogeyman. You not that, bro. You not that. Terrence Crawford been chasing you since he got into the welterweight division. You've made every excuse and you've made every obstacle put before him, and he's shattered all that shit. And you still finding ways to fight him. What it look like y'all finna do to Terrence Bud Crawford is y'all finna wait this shit out. Y'all gonna keep waiting this shit out like some bitch ass niggas, knowing that everybody wanna see this shit. Everybody bitching and complaining and hammering for this shit, but your bitch ass ain't finna do nothing to make this fight happen. Cause you finna wait it out on your Sun Tzu shit. You gonna wait this shit out, and then next thing you know, out of nowhere, Virgil or Jerron Boots Ennis, one of these new up and coming young gun motherfuckers is gonna be Terrence Crawford's Mando. And y'all gonna run that shit. Terrence gotta fight his mandatory now before he fight Errol. He shoulda took the terms when Errol said such and such this and such that. He shouldn't have been pricing himself out. Now he can't get the fight. Now he gotta fight his Mando. I already hear you bitch ass niggas. I already see what the fuck y'all finna do. Y'all finna wait this shit out. We're gonna be sitting here talking, y'all gonna keep making videos about Terrence Crawford didn't do this, and Terrence ain't do this, and he needs to do this, and Errol need to do this, and this not finna happen, and blah, 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 blah. All this bullshit. Errol Spence don't want to fight Terrence. Cut the check. Stop the cap. Stop it. Errol don't want to fight Terrence. That's a different animal. That's a different motherfucker. He different. Errol don't got the same energy. This the same nigga that still to this day brag about going overseas and fighting Kell Brook. I mean, I ain't scared of fighting Terrence. I went over and fought. I'm the same man that went overseas to fight Kell Brook when Kell Brook was arguably the best one in the division. He beat Sean Porter. You didn't fight the Kell Brook that beat Sean Porter. You didn't fight that Kell Brook, Errol. Why you bullshitting? You didn't fight that Kell Brook, Errol. You fought a busted up eye Kell Brook after he just fought Gennady Golovkin. You just fought a Kell Brook who just went up in weight and dropped right the fuck back down, went all the way up to 160 pounds. Then dropped his stupid ass all the way back down to 147 just to fight you. Bad move, Kell. Bad move. So don't sit up here, Errol, and act like you fought the Kell Brook that beat Sean Porter. You did not fight that Kell Brook. You fought a stupid Kell Brook who wanted to constantly prove himself and prove how much of a warrior and all that. I get it, but that still was a dumb decision, Kell. That was stupid. You should have healed up and fought Errol. But anyway, for you to be using that Kell Brook shit, I fought Kell Brook when Kell Brook was arguably the best welterweight in the division. Kell Brook beat Sean Porter. You didn't fight that Kell Brook, Errol. Just like you didn't fight the Danny Garcia when you fought Danny. That nigga didn't show up either. Because if the Danny Garcia that showed up before Jose Benavidez, and I said that Jose Benavidez was gonna beat him because of how Danny Garcia looked against Errol. If you throwing that one shot, two shots here or there type shit, you're not gonna beat Jose like that. But if you fight like old school Danny with a perfect, impeccable fucking jab, setting up that no-look left hook, shooting that right hand down the middle. If you'd have been throwing combinations like that against Errol, Danny, you wouldn't have lost to Errol, Danny. But then he didn't show up to fight Errol Spence when he fought Errol. Errol wasn't even really Errol. He was just a shell of himself. Now Errol is looking like true prime Errol. But this bullshit you talking about, nah, bro. Errol, you don't want to fight Terrence Crawford, bro. This is the biggest fight that will be in your career. Period. You ain't gonna fight nobody bigger than Terrence. Why would this fight be taking so long then? You really gonna get a Canelo fight? No. You really gonna fight Jermell Charlo? No. That's your Texas boy. You ain't finna fight Jermell. They could talk all that shit. They could come up, the promoters, YouTubers, all you niggas behind the scenes, come and feed me all this bullshit, bruh. Boxing is a show. These niggas don't fight, bro. Straight up. I'm a real nigga. You niggas talk. I talk real shit. You niggas talk bullshit. Straight up. These niggas ain't really trying to fight each other, bro. Cut the check. If Errol really wanted to fight Terrence, bro, he'd have been fought Terrence. Just on the strength that Terrence got something that he want, and in order for Errol Spence to be undisputed, which is what he told everybody before he even became unified, right when he got one belt, when he got the IBF, he was talking about becoming undisputed. Period. He was brag. I want to be undisputed. 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 You are one fucking fight away from that, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? If that's really your goal, if that's really your dream, if that's really what you want out of life, bro, you ain't letting nothing stop you. No money, no promoters, not Al Heyman, not Terrence Crawford. Nigga, you making that fight happen. Period. You the big fish. All this talking, bro, I'm not hearing it, bro. All this Terrence need to do this and Errol need to do this. Bro, bottom line, Errol holds all the cards. Y'all keep saying that shit. Y'all keep saying how Errol is this and Errol is that. Right? Right. So if Errol is all this, right, don't Errol hold the cards and hold full control if that fight really happens or not? More so, if Errol is really pushing for that fight to happen, don't you think that fight will be happening? If Errol was really, I'm talking about, look at Errol Spence throughout his career. Look at his energy in every one of his fights. He ain't this. He ain't this. Errol a dog, he this, he flexing on niggas, all the shit. Talking shit to niggas at they pressers when they about to fight other niggas. This nigga ain't trying to fight Terrence. I don't want to hear it's about money, it's about this. Bro, the money is there, bro. The niggas that's on either sides, in both of these niggas' camps, these niggas got bread, bro. These niggas got money. Stop letting these niggas tell y'all shit. And stop letting these niggas that work with these niggas behind the scenes tell you niggas anything. Because them niggas be lying to y'all too. Oh, so-and-so said this. He's supposed to say that. That sound good. It's politics. He playing politics. He ain't gonna tell you the God honest truth. Them niggas in Errol Spence's camp ain't gonna say Errol's scared to fight Terrence. They're not gonna say that. They gonna say Errol ain't scared to fight Terrence. They gonna say Errol will fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. They gonna say that shit. They gonna say that Errol gave him a contract. Errol did everything he was supposed to. They gonna say all that sweet shit that y'all Errol Spence fans wanna hear to justify your fucking argument. Same thing with Terrence Crawford niggas. Gonna say the same bullshit over and over and over again to justify the argument when bottom line for real, Terrence already told you niggas. When Terrence said, when it first came out, it was a 70-30 shit. 70-30 split. The 60-40. 80-20. All this bullshit. And when Terrence came out his own mouth, this ain't me. When he said out his own mouth, I don't give a fuck about A side, B side. Just make the fight. To this very day, everybody skims over that shit. And now everybody's talking shit about Terrence Crawford want this, Terrence Crawford want that, Terrence is this, and Terrence is holding up the fight because he's saying he want to know this and he want to know that. Okay, hoe ass niggas, straight up, in the welterweight division, Errol Spence is more accomplished in the welterweight division because he holds more real estate in that division. Right? Okay. Y'all can have that. Perfectly fine. Right? Right. Don't want to hear he ain't did shit. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I don't want to hear Terrence Crawford ain't did shit at the division because for real, you can't do shit if ain't nobody finna step up to do shit with you. So shut that bitch ass shit up to me, bro. Take that shit somewhere else. Don't bring that shit here. But real rap, Terrence Crawford is not the more accomplished fighter at welterweight. You are all correct in that. But we talking about boxing. We ain't talking about no one division. We talking about boxing. We talking about a fight that's not only gonna go down in the history of the welterweight division. We talking about a fight that's gonna go down in the history and folklore of the sport that we love as boxing. So when we look at boxing as a whole, who is the more accomplished fighter? Who is the person that has the more accomplishment in the whole sport? Not a division in the sport. We talking the sport as a whole. See, y'all Errol Spence fans are getting at Terrence because of what Terrence did, because of what Errol did at the welterweight division. Terrence is doing what he's doing because he's done more for the whole sport, while you hoe ass niggas is just holding on to one division. When I'm universal in this bitch. I'm speaking up because I done did more in this whole sport. If I retire right now, I am a Hall of Famer. Errol, you retired. You ain't no Hall of Famer, bro. It's plenty of welterweight fighters that done been unified before. You ain't did nothing in the sport of boxing that's wow and ooh and ahs and shit. See, nowadays, y'all don't know why some fighters that never became champions are in the Hall of Fame. You know why? Because they gave us hell of a good fights. They gave us bomb-ass fight after bomb-ass fight after bomb-ass fight. Win, lose, or draw. That motherfucker is a Hall of Famer. This dude gets in there with everybody. This dude has fought everybody. He's been in there with everybody. He's done it all. Never won a world title, though. But this man's name rings so many bells in the sport to where the top of the top, the creme de la creme, gotta bow down to respect this motherfucker. Y'all niggas of today ain't about that life. Y'all not them type of Hall of Famers. Y'all wanna sneak y'all way in the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna win a belt here, and I'm gonna sneak and get a belt from this nigga over here because he hella garbage, so I'm gonna just take that little shit over here. Bitch niggas. Terrence Bud Crawford is the most accomplished boxer in the welterweight division. Before that, it was Manny Pacquiao. Now Manny Pacquiao is retired. He's no longer in the division. So the most accomplished boxer in the welterweight division is Terrence Bud Crawford. Errol, what you trying to get, Terrence already had. This is going to be Terrence Crawford's second, not first. His second crack at becoming undisputed. This your first time, pimpin'. This is going to be Terrence's second time becoming a unified, undisputed champion. This would have been his second time. Lineal. Second time. He'd be 3-time lineal, Errol. 3-time. 3-time lineal. Not 1 time like you. Not first time undisputed like you. Not first time lineal like you. Not first time unified like you. No. For Terrence, okay, this will be his second time becoming undisputed. Number 2, not 1, but 2, this will be his second time fighting in a unification and or undisputed bout for all the marks. This will be his second time doing that shit. This will be his third time. Because at this point, he's 2-time lineal. He's been 2-time lineal. Wait a minute. 2-time lineal. Former undisputed. Shall I go on? You've only done something in one division and you sitting up there talking shit about Terrence like you universal. You ain't that, bruh. You ain't that. This nigga done did shit at 35, 40, 47, 3 divisions. 3 division world champion, cuz. 3 fucking divisions. And you finna give me smoke for a nigga that's doing something in 1? Terrence has every right to want to know what he's getting on the back end. Terrence has every right to want to know everything about the negotiations. Everything that Terrence Bud Crawford is doing right now pertaining to the Errol Spence fight, he has all the right to do it. All the right. All of it. And all y'all niggas is doing is hating. Because if Errol Spence really wanted to fight Terrence Bud Crawford, my nigga, bro, the fight be on. Errol don't want to hit that Bud. I can't say that shit enough. Errol don't want to hit that Bud. He don't. Give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all come say whatever the fuck y'all want to. Bruh, look at Errol. His energy ain't the same. He ain't all enthusiastic, talking all big shit like he was when every other opponent that he's fought throughout his career. And he's sitting there banking on that Kell Brook shit when, my nigga, you didn't fight the Kell Brook that beat Sean Porter. Period, point blank. Shut that shit the fuck up. Don't bring that shit over here because I ain't hearing it. You already know what it is, man. 100.